Hey YouTubers, Grimmy here, and this is the video review for the DC Collectables World's Finest Huntress and Powergirl 2-pack from their new 52 line. Powergirl was actually one of my favorites from the DC, so I've been enjoying the Huntress and Powergirl comics as they were coming out. And when I got wind of this figure 2-pack, I was pretty excited for it. And eventually I managed to pick it up from Big Bad Toy Store. And I've been mostly happy with it, except for one issue, which I'll get into momentarily. But anyway, taking a look at the figures themselves, they are very nice. Nice size figure. A little bit taller than your DC Universe Classics figures, but that's okay. And they're in a scale of their own, really. But, since we're on that, let's just do the quick comparison right now by bringing in DC Universe Classics Powergirl and DC Universe Signature Series Huntress. And as you can see, the styles are different since these are the more modern New 52 styles of the characters, while the others are more of the previous incarnations. As you can see, there is a height difference. The New 52 figures are about a head taller than the Mattel counterparts. But oh, they do look pretty good, and since the DC Universe Classics figures are harder to come by, these are pretty nice figures to get. The paint jobs are very solid. So, I don't know if it's intentional, but Powergirl's suit does look a little bit on the dirty side. Might just be some gray brushing to bring in the details, which it does fairly nicely. She has a beautiful face sculpt. I do like that, and the hair is painted very well. I like the details, like the panel lining for, I guess, to bring out the different strands of hair. The cape is nice. You may notice some red on the right arm. That's again something I'm going to be getting into in a moment. And she has some nice metallic blues at the gauntlets, going to a more solid blue at the fist. So it's actually got some nice variations there. Nice shade of gold at the buckle and at the waist. The boots also have that nice metallic blue. And the cape is all in all very nice looking. It has a very beautiful sculpt to it, and I really do like that. Okay, and looking at Huntress, alright, I'm not too fond of the face. The eyes look like they're a little bit too high up. I mean, from a distance it looks okay, but getting in close, it really looks like her eyes are too high up on the face. I mean, if they were just a little bit lower, or actually the top of the head was a bit higher, it'd look a little better for me. But it really doesn't look like the eyes are in the center of the head, which is where they're supposed to be, really. But it could be just me. Other than that, there is a lot of beauty to her face. Again, it's well sculpted. The bodysuit is done very nicely. The plastic seems to have this nice metallic sheen that really helps it shine. Again, bringing out a lot of nice sculpted details. And in fact, this one has more metallic on it than I really thought initially. I mean, the purple is metallic, the black is metallic. Like, the only non-metallic parts are the white and her flesh and her hair. Everything else has a more metallic sheen to it, which looks pretty nice. Cape is two-tone. Got purple on the back, black on the front, and it's a nice softer material. Powergirl's is also softer, so you can move it a little bit, which is cool. The softer capes are good for posing, which is what we're going to get into next. Now for articulation, you gotta be careful with these. They're more delicate than your standard action figure. A little bit too much so if you ask me. But you got left and right, up and down on the head. Forward, backward on the arms, bicep swivel. Nice detents at the elbow. You got wrist swivel. No waist. Some forward, backward movement on the hips. Although that's a little bit tricky to do. Let me see. The way the lower waist part is shaped, it kind of makes moving the legs a little tricky. But you do have the in and out, forward, back. You have a bend at the knee, again has that detent, which is good. I like that. And you got forward, backward at the foot. But no left and right, which is unfortunate. Huntress pretty much has the same articulation. Her leg seems a little looser than Powergirl's, but it's there, but it does move. And a nice touch is that the knee pad pretty much extends to the bottom half, so it actually looks like a full knee pad even when bent, which is good. And as you notice, the only one of the accessory is Huntress. She has her crossbow, and I don't think Powergirl needs any accessories. Okay, but yeah. Now, there is a problem with the articulation that I should get into. This is actually the second set of Powergirl and Huntress that I got. Main reason is when you get these out of the box, Powergirl's wrists are stuck. And I mean stuck in a very unappealing pose. Like, this is the way it was stuck when I got it out of the box. First set, when I tried to move that, the arm broke off. Like, the wrist pretty much broke off from here. That's where the joint is. Thankfully, Big Bad Toy Store is wonderful about the returns. And, like, if you have a problem within 30 days of getting it, you can email them, send them a picture of the problem, and they get you. You send it back, and they'll get you a replacement ASAP. They're really good, and I appreciate that about them. Second time I bought this, though, had the same wrist problem. This time I used the heater trick, like the hairdryer trick, to superheat this, take it off, pop it back on. Works fine now. But the paint on the cape kind of stuck to the arm and a little bit on the butt when I was doing that, so she's got a little bit of red marks there. Not a big deal, at least she can pose. I'm happy. But, you know, DC is still in need of a lot of work when it comes to articulation. I mean, Powergirl here isn't the only time I had problems with the articulation points. I had one with a Lara Croft where the arm broke off. I had one with a Starfire where the arm broke off. And that's at the shoulder joint, which is a lot harder to fix and deal with. So yeah, I mean, they are improving, but DC Collectables or DC Direct still has a lot of work they need to do on improvement. So if you get these guys, handle them with care. That said, if you're a collector and you just want to put them up on display, they're great. Wonderful, no problems. If you intend to mess around with them a lot, it's hard to recommend them because they are delicate. That said, I think these are worthwhile to have, especially since they're on clearance for $30 at BigBadToyStore.com right now. So, I hope you have enjoyed this little review. If you have, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/Grimmy'sReviews or at facebook.com/Grimmy'sReviews. And you feel free to comment below or send me an email at grimmysreviews@gmail.com and let me know what you think of these guys. So anyway, take care, so long, have fun, and bye-bye.